As time goes by and the death toll climbs, nothing seems to turn out right. Everything's fucked, but you're in luck. It's Pat Reedy's Lock and Show Live. It's live. Pat Reedy's Lock and Show Live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to Pat Reedy's Locked In Show Live. I believe this is episode number 9. We have a good show for you coming up. We got special guest Riley Downing. You may know him. Played for a while in a band called the Deslons out of New Orleans. Now he's from Kansas City, where he'll be coming in from. And we have Kristina Murray, originally a native of Georgia, now relocated to Nashville. So we got Riley Downing and Kristina Murray. And they're going to play some songs, and we're going to do an interview with them, of course. And always, of course, we have to do our part in raising sea monkey awareness. Justin Hamilton, our tech guy, main tech guy, he's the captain of this ship, I guess, is going to show you some of the sea monkey updates. They're huge. You can see their eyes, little weird eyes. They look permanently surprised, as much as we are. And Caleb and Justin, thanks for being here, by the way.
Round of applause for Justin and Caleb.
Yeah, exactly. Indeed. Couldn't do it without these guys. I guess I'll get to it. I'll play you a song or two. I'll play you a couple songs. And alright. Here we go. I'll try to play these songs. When you and your friends were at school trying to sneak into bars, you don't like that I was somewhere sleeping outdoors. But along the way, forgot the way I am. When your path struck mine and I found you holding my hand. I ain't never had much, it's true. That didn't mean that much to you. And I do hope that you find that one and only. And the song I wrote for you might sound lonesome, maybe blue. Might sound lonesome, but it won't be lonely. I wouldn't mislead you, it takes too much to try. And you know me, love, I can't remember a lie. Didn't ask for much that I didn't need as well. Hell, you used to be an honors kid and I used to sleep on the L. I ain't never had much, it's true. That didn't mean that much to you. And I do hope that you find that one and only. The song I wrote for you might sound lonesome, maybe blue. Might sound lonesome, but it won't be lonely. You got that old time, it's overlooking your eyes. To tell you the truth, I can't say I'm surprised. That new love feeling you had fade away. That woman like you will get from taking in strays. From the rivers to the mountains blue, I carried a pack and I paid my dues. And I do hope that you find that one and only. And the song I wrote for you might sound lonesome, maybe blue. Might sound lonesome, but it won't lonely. Nights I'm lonesome, but I won't be lonely. Alright. I'm the asshole that forgot to put his phone on silent. That's probably Riley or somebody calling right now. Being like, what do I do? I forgot everything. Alrighty. Like I said, if you're just tuning in, welcome to Pat Reedy's Locked In Show Live number 9. Episode number 9. We have special guests Riley Downing, Kansas City, Missouri, and Kristina Murray, Nashville now. She's originally from Georgia, and she'll tell you all about that shit. So, yeah. Anyhow, in the meantime, I guess I'll play you another song. Cheers to you, Sweden, UK, Ireland. All the Americans that are day drinking, the Europeans that are night drinking. Yep. And of course, we will have. We'll show you some of Justin's sea monkeys. We're gonna keep going with the sea monkeys until they die, and then he gets more, I guess. My wife, as some of you are my personal friends might know, is basically an animal expert. That's what her job is. She's an anthozoology major, and she shot it down. But I had the idea of, I was convinced we needed to move. We were ready to transition from sea monkey to land monkey. But we will not be able to do that. As apparently it's very expensive. Land monkeys are quite expensive. And apparently it's, according to my wife Sarah, very unethical to have land monkeys as pets. So we will not have any land
sea
monkeys.
Don't become land monkeys, right? Like
No,
can't do it. We can't. Can we do a really
arguably over many millions of years?
If we're really good at sea monkeys, can it eventually become a land monkey? Are we that good?
No, that
we don't have.
I mean, that did happen.
What about CRISPR? Can that help?
But no, we cannot. You just pretty much have to get land monkeys as land monkeys.
These are the biggest sea monkeys that I've ever
Sarah
seen.
said it'd be really unethical.
Are we raising them for slaughter? Or are we gonna eat them eventually?
No, you don't touch my monkey.
A lot of
like a sea monkey gumbo? I don't know.
We're saving them from sea monkey pelt farms.
Yeah.
All right, here's a song. Will it be with strange smiles, eyes tired from no? When I finally come along, I find you standing on the stairs. High life to low line, sun up in July, and I hope to be a little wiser when I get there. And they tell me that there's fire down below, and a fine road awaits the ones that answer. A voice is calling me on my radio. I'm too young to change my mind, I'm too old to care. Hope to be a little wiser when I get there. I can feel the ocean wind, listen to my engine whine. 4 to 5 to 6, 10, and it's hard times. Oh, when I hear that it's hard times. And they tell me that there's fire down below, and a fine road awaits the ones that answer. A voice is calling me on my radio. I'm too young to change my mind, I'm too old to care. Hope to be a little wiser when I get there. you smile to me like some old lovers do, with a promise and an answer just a hovering in the air. Summer's closing like an iron door, it's true. I can stay for a while this time if you still have me there. And they tell me that there's fire down below, and a final road awaits the ones that answer. A voice is calling me on my radio. I'm too young to change my mind, I'm too old to care. Hope to be a little wiser when we get there. All right. I don't know if the screen just went blank there or what, but it's just some fun little setting on the computer. It's got 9 million of them. As we call them over here, booby traps. Anyhow, let's go down now to some guests. Alrighty. First, I guess we will have we're gonna have Kristina Murray. Here she comes. All right. Well, Kristina Murray.
Yeah, hey.
There we go. I'm supposed to show that to you. All right. Thank you for being on the show, first of all.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Tell us about yourself. What probably people tuning in who haven't heard about your music before. I hope there are. You're from Georgia, right?
Yeah, born and raised in Atlanta. And then left, when I was 18 or so. I lived in Colorado for about 6 years. And then I moved to Nashville about 6 years ago.
Oh, shit. You told me that. We're in Colorado.
I lived in Boulder.
Okay. Yeah, I was born in Meeker. That's actually right.
Yeah, I lived there for, half of my 20s, and then moved to Nashville in 2014. So it'll be 6 years in June, actually, like next week. So, yeah.
You got a bunch of stuff that's out. Southern Ambrosia was your full album, the last full album.
Yeah.
You released.
Yeah, it's from a couple years ago, 2018. I put that out as a full LP. That was my second record, and then a couple singles here and there. I put out a surprise EP back in April. That was just it's kind of like acoustic demo type stuff. Some from that record, and anyway, that's called Righteous Man. Yeah.
It sucks the whole COVID-19 thing, which is why my wife convinced me to do this show. Was kind of fucked up a little weekend run that me and you were gonna do.
Oh yeah,
Alabama,
that's right.
Georgia.
I know we were gonna play in Birmingham and maybe Huntsville. Is that right?
I'm sorry, we were trying to get over to Georgia, but I don't know if that show materialized or what the hell happened. But
yeah, that was a long time coming, that little weekend run, and then it just never happened.
I know, because I've been texting you sporadically for years. Hey, we should do a run, and then nothing happened for years, at least 2.
I know it was disappointing for sure.
Well, we'll have to do it again in the future. I know you and Riley did a run together as well.
We did about a year ago. We went kind of all over the Southeast a little bit, not all over, but a couple different places. Georgia, South Carolina, and Alabama, and it was a good time.
Was it you and him solo, wasn't it?
Yeah, but our friend John Kashner came and played accompanied us, and that was, thank God he did.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask him on the show too, old John Brillo.
Yeah.
We all call him. When I met him, he was like, people called him John Brillo's down in New Orleans because his hair does look like a Brillo pad, and like, so that's But Kashner is his real name. But it always annoyed him that to some degree that Matt Bell, when he introduced him when he was with the Wasted Lives in New Orleans, would introduce him Johnny Cash. There.
I could see how that would be annoying.
But let's see, we got some Todd Day Wade is watching. I'm friends with him.
Nice. Hey, Todd.
We got Brian Clark from West Cork in Ireland tuning in, saying hello. I'm sorry, that's Brian Clark. He's in Birkenhead, which is basically Liverpool. Did you end up going to England at all?
No, I actually was supposed to do that basically at the end of August. I'd started booking. My cousin was getting married. My cousin is British, and she is getting married at the beginning of September. So I was going to go over there a week before. I had a show booked in Germany and was going to meander my way over to the UK and try and play around there, but everything went to shit. So never got a chance to get over there. But I know I've got a handful of fans that keep asking when I'm going to play over there in UK. So I hope next year. I mean, clearly probably not this year, but next year, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
I'm not very hopeful for any shows happening in 2020. I don't know. Like what the shit we used to do. I don't know.
Yeah.
It occurred to me that I probably should have played more. I'm a shitty host. I'm not like I'm good at this. But as you can tell, we should have heard some music before so much interview. So can we just go on over to music now, and then we'll talk after?
Okay. Yeah.
Get to the meat of it. And be sure to mute your microphone for the transition.
Got it.
If you could. All right. Let's hear Kristina Murray.
Let's be good for nothing tonight, together. That's a good enough excuse for me to see you tonight. Cheap tequila got the best of each other, and I can't help but want to see things will turn out right, 'cause I got nowhere left to be. I've got no one but you lingering on my mind. Ooh, won't you save your last drink for me? Won't you be the one to take me home tonight? Let's share another round of this heartache together. Take what's left of you and me, and a love that can't get it right. We got 5 more hours of darkness left to cover. Loneliness and mistakes are best left for the morning light. That's like I nowhere left to be. I've got no one but you lingering in my mind. Ooh. called Good for Nothing Tonight. Haven't played it in a while. I haven't done it yet on one of these live streams, so I wanted to get it in there. It's a favorite whenever I play Honky Tonk Tuesday or anything, when we used to play that. And then before times, I'm going to do one off of my record Southern Ambrosia that came out a couple years ago. It's just a song about, I suppose, the state of the country. So it's pretty relevant now. It's a song called Slow Kill. There ain't no such thing as a satisfied mind. My heavy heart's wrung out on a clothesline. Seems every day gets a little bit colder, and I know things are bad all over. Hell is empty and the devil is loose. God loves a rich man, ain't that the gospel truth? And I ask Jesus to help me along and tell me what good is praying ever done. And it's just my luck, and it's just as well. Life ain't nothing but slow kill. Darkness and doubt, it ain't nothing new. Appalachian gold gonna help me get through. Government man says put bleach in your veins. He's pissing on our shoes, telling us that it's rain. And it's just my luck, and it's just as well. Life ain't nothing but a slow kill. Too many good-hearted people living on the edge, walking around like we're already dead. Day in and day out, it's the same routine. It's no bigger joke than the American dream. The bottom's coming fast, don't break my fall, 'cause I just wanna feel something at all. And it's just my love, and it's just as well. Life ain't nothing but slow kill. It's just my luck, and it's just as well. Life ain't nothing but slow kill. The line, as it was originally recorded, as a government man says, "It's a better day." He's pissing on my shoes and telling me that it's rain. But I changed it just a couple months ago to "Government man says put bleach in your veins." It's funny because it's true. It's not funny. Okay. Last thing I'm gonna do is a song that I put out a surprise EP a couple months back in April, and it's called "Righteous Man," and it's just the title track "Righteous Man" is just a little Sunday morning musing, and I like to play it when I get a chance. It is Sunday today after all, so this is "Righteous Man." Go on, enjoy every little thing, like a cooler break in the rain will bring. Sunday morning bells ring and go. Enjoy every little thing. Coming down off a bend in a heavenly haze, I'll go about my unearthly ways. My soul has seen bad days, but I can't say when. My feet on fire and I mean to dance, and some prayers need working hands, and if that's what it takes to be a righteous man, then Lord, I mean the days.
All right, come back. Thank you, Kristina. Hey.
Yeah. Hey.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for playing those songs.
Yeah. Yeah. It's nice to. It's always nice to get to play, even for anybody that's listening, even if it's just in my kitchen. So.
We do got people listening. Doug Montgomery said, "Hey," from Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah. Hey.
We got Joseph Hammonds. Hello from Tucson, Arizona. You have an amazing voice.
Oh, thank you. That's very sweet. Appreciate that.
I really like your songs. The last one would have been that would have been off the EP, the little surprise EP in spring and April. You said. Yeah. It's on Spotify and Apple Music and all that stuff. That's just a song I wrote. I wanted to kind of write like a secular gospel song, if that makes sense. And that's kind of what I was just letting my brain kind of ramble, and that's kind of how that song came about, just kind of tumbled out. So, yeah. And you, I guess, oh, by the way, Bernardo Sullivan says hello, greetings from West Cork in Ireland. Cool. And let's see what we got here. I was going to ask you, well, see, you didn't play it, but you do have a single coming out? Yes. And you didn't play it on this one, so they're going to have to follow links. Yes, go ahead. For sure. Yeah, it'll debut in about 2 or 3 weeks. It's a song that I wrote with my friend Leo Rondu. Y'all both know Leo. Oh, shit. Yeah, right. we wrote it back in January, and then I recorded it like 2 or 3 weeks later at Thomas Brian Eaton's house. And this is like right before quarantine is when we recorded it. So, phew, I got something in. Yeah, it's cool. It's a song that we wrote. It's called The Great Unknown, and it's kind of spacey and dreamy. And yeah, I think it'll be really cool. It's going to come out right before 4th of July, so the 3rd. It'll be on all the streaming platforms. So, yeah. Pretty cool. And how do people specifically, other than just streaming platforms, how do they find your music to buy an album from you? Like a physical album, shit like that. So my website is KristinaMurray.net. It's Kristina with a K. And if you go there, the first page will take you to the store. You can buy the vinyl or CDs. I've got 1 million CDs. So if anybody wants to buy one, please buy one. And then I'll ship you that. So yeah, you can literally I just did this to share it in the link for stuff. Yeah. When I was announcing the show, if you type in Kristina Murray, you're the first damn thing that comes up. So it should be pretty easy for everybody. If you want to hear more Kristina Murray and have it in your home, especially Europeans that are locked the fuck in. Yeah. That's the way to do it. Yeah, totally. That's it. KristinaMurray.net. I got another question for you now. You had mentioned that that your proceeds from tips. By the way, the way to support this show, I'll begin with that, is if you want to support the acts that you see in this show going on, there's a link, obviously, in the comments directly below us, where you can Venmo and PayPal, and that does get shared between the guests and the crew here of me and Justin and Caleb that do a lot of work too. And so that Venmo and PayPal, it's pretty easy. You can do that right now. But you had talked about Collective Pack, and I'd like to hear that about you.
Sure. So it's a lot of crazy shit is going on in our country right now, and I think part of me thinks it's really great because I think it's a collective reckoning that we're all having right now. But I think that protests are a great thing, but we're still a long ways from November, which is when ultimately it's the only place that real change can actually happen is on the political level, in my opinion. So Collective PAC is a political action committee that supports specifically Black leaders and electing them on the state, federal, and local level. So I think I was going to donate my share of the proceeds to that organization because, again, I think this is a marathon, like long game thing that we gotta do here. And I just wanted to show some support in that way. So
thank you
for bringing that up, Pat. I forgot about that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think that means a lot to me too. Like, 400 years, it's time for some change.
Yeah, how
real
about
change.
It?
A real change.
One thing I always love talking to you, Pat, is you and I would always call it truck beers when we would just sit in your truck and drink beers outside the Legion.
It was because I just moved to town and I couldn't afford to drink in the bar that much.
Yeah, we would just sit in your truck and talk politics and bitch about things and bitch about the music industry. And so I knew you were a good friend then and a righteous dude.
Thank you, Kristina. Well, you're a righteous woman, and thank you for being on the show and playing songs. And, hell yeah. I hope a lot of people get to see your music out of this that haven't. And
what?
Where to go from there?
Well, I just want to say thank you for having me, and I'm looking forward to hearing Riley play and chat, and can't wait to see y'all in person someday. So,
yes, indeed.
Yeah.
All right. Well, stay tuned now. Don't hang up with us because hold on, we got some more guests here. We got Declan Culleton in Ireland.
Hey, Declan. Yeah, I know
him. He said, Kristina and Pat are the only two artists we love at Lonesome Highway. Super talents. All right. Thank you, Declan.
Thank you.
You'll meet him.
Yeah.
You haven't already. Oh, you probably did in Americana.
Yeah.
He was all
Americana.
around.
Mm-hmm.
He was all over that like a spider monkey. I saw him everywhere. We got Patsy Gallagher over in Donegal. Says hi, Pat. You will. Thank you, Patsy, for tuning in. Patsy's a pedal steel player as well.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, he's in Donegal, which is not far from Strabane or my friend Brian Forbes. I don't know. You'll end up in Ireland sometime, I'm sure.
Yeah, I hope so. I really hope so.
Good friends. Leo Rondu. Don't believe anything that Leo Rondu tells you about the Irish, by the way.
Okay.
It's not as well suited to whiskey drinking as
yeah, I could see that.
They damn near them with whiskey. All right. Well, I'm gonna move on over to Riley Downing, and once again, that's Kristina Murray, y'all. Type Kristina Murray in on Google, and all her shit comes up.
Yeah.
Support her with that, and all her proceeds from the tips today are going towards Collective PAC, which tries to level the playing field and get more Black politicians on the local, state, and federal level. Try to change our country a little bit.
That's right.
Oh, thank you, Kristina.
Thanks,
love you. And don't hang up.
I'm not. I'm just muting.
Right, mute your mic now. Okay. Let's go over to Riley Downing.
Hey, buddy. There.
Riley Downing.
How's it going?
Riley Downing Jr., as I always want to call you, even though that you're actually Riley Downing Sr. And there are no subsequent Riley Downings. You're Riley Downing only. Man.
The Irish, yeah. I got the Irish birthmark right here on my nose.
Well, I was like, it's funny what you were just talking about, like the protests and all that. It's like, I'm not there despite my heritage. I'm there because of it. We were treated like dogs when we came over. Why would you want something better for other people? You know?
Yeah,
Here we are now. Forward.
It's time for everybody to pay attention. It's time. It's past time, but now everybody is. So hopefully we'll get some shit out.
Jesus, just as a white guy, the way that I've seen police act like psychos, especially down in New Orleans, that's another category of bad cop.
Just don't sit down.
Yeah, don't sit down. Don't walk down the street at 11 p.m. to go buy a sandwich and a beer because some drunk cop will scream at you and throw you against the car.
Yeah.
What the fuck? We got tell us more about yourself, Riley Downing. I know you. I'll give you an introduction. This is Riley Downing, y'all. He's an excellent singer-songwriter. You played with the Deslons for a while. A lot of people might know you from the Deslons out of New Orleans.
Yeah.
And now you're back up in Kansas City, and you got your own shit going on.
Yeah. I guess I just recently came out of retirement. I don't know. I hadn't been doing much except for that tour with Kristina, which was just exactly like you guys had done. We talked about it for a long time, and then finally we were just like, you know what, let's just do it. And we did it, and it was fun. And same with this. JJ pulled me out of retirement in a way to go make a record, which you were there for, because you recorded a song as well.
That's true.
And, we were only going to do one song each, and then JJ kind of talked me into doing 5 more. And before we knew it, we got half a record.
Pulling you out of retirement.
Yeah.
Got to get you out of Waynesburg sometime.
But it was an interesting recording session. It was like full on quarantine style. It was Andrea wouldn't even let us order out food. He wouldn't let us go to the store or anything, which was probably
He beats us too sometimes. I remember that.
I think we were way more productive in a way too, just by not getting distracted and running around. But it was really cool. I'd never recorded with session musicians, and they came in and just did what they do, which is play very well, and we got songs done fairly quick.
That was the first time in my life that I've had proper old school producer scenario too. You remember it was John and Andrea, and same as yourself, showed up with the song and here it is, and they already had an idea. Oh, this is how it's gonna go. Yeah, it's a trip seeing your song. The song I played, I didn't even like.
No.
But they made it into something else. But yeah, Dennis Crouch on bass. What was the whole lineup on that?
It was. I'd have to look I was meeting a lot of people for the first time, and because of the quarantine, one of the guys I only met through the headphones but they all just have track records from all they've played with everybody you could think of, and
Blaze Foley's drummer.
Yeah, it was old school producer style to where it just got done. If you know me, I write a song. It's usually pretty slow. But they would put a little gas in the tank, and we'd speed it up a little. Speaking of the songs I'm going to do today, I just did for fun. I was going to try and do some of the new ones, but I just wanted to have a little fun with it. Our friend Emma that we used to live with that played in the Good Gollies and down in New Orleans, she lives in Kansas City now.
Emma Eisenhower, yep.
I got tagged in one of those things to play somebody else's song, and I asked her to send me the song, and she did. I just hadn't had time to learn it, so I did one of hers, and then I do Fred Eaglesmith's song, which JJ or Corey, one of them showed me first. I don't know which one it was, but that's between them.
You mean Corey from the Banditos?
Yeah, Corey or JJ. I kind of think Corey showed it to me first, but I forgot about it, and then JJ showed it to me again.
Well, I drink a lot too. I understand.
Yeah.
Let's go on over some Riley Downing music. Let's hear from you. Be sure to mute your microphone for the transition. All right.
All right. I ended it on a lullaby because
Shit, that's right.
It is Sunday, and to me, a Sunday's not complete without some kind of nap. So, but just stay awake till the end of this. Don't let my lullaby put you to sleep.
All right. Bye-bye.
I'm a real mean mama, but I hide it well. I'm a real mean mama, but I hide it well. Either you can be my sweetheart, or you can go to hell. I'm a green-eyed monster, I'll bite your hand. I'm a green-eyed monster, I'll bite your hand. Gonna cost a little blood, be my loving man. When I get down, baby, I get down low as it goes. Oh, when I get down, baby, I get down low as it goes. I'll get right down in the ground if we decide to. I'll dig your potatoes, kill your rooster too. I'll dig your potatoes, kill a rooster too. I'm starving, hungry, take good care of you. Don't turn away from me unless you're running fast. Don't turn away from me unless you're running fast. Oh, the last sound you hear will be my shotgun blast. 'Cause I'm a real mean mama, but I hide it well. I'm a real mean mama, but I hide it well. Either you can be my sweetheart, or you can go to hell. I'm a green-eyed monster, I'll bite your hand. Yeah, I'm a green-eyed monster, I'll bite your hand. Gonna cost a little blood, be my loving man. Gonna cost a little blood, to be my loving man. That's Emma Eisenhower's song called Real Mean Mama. This is a Fred Eaglesmith song that either JJ or Corey showed me first. I don't know who did, but I learned it just for this. Yeah, whatever. Excuse me. Got her letter in the old mailbox. Forgot I had at a little truck stop. I read it once, and I read it again. I could hardly keep from crying. I've been driving around last week or so with an empty truck, don't have a load. I don't care, 'cause to tell you the truth, I think I might be dying. And this truck speed, benzodrine, Percocets, amphetamine, black beauties and West Coast, I turned around. When the coast is clear, drive with my knees, I mix it all up like a recipe. Coca-Cola, coffee to wash it down. Sometimes I feel like my wheels ain't touching the ground. Sometimes I feel like my wheels ain't touching the ground. Side of the road said you're a mess when I told you, dear, leave an address. And I got another call, said wait right here, I'll be back in a little while. I put my head across my arms, I slept on the wheel for an hour or more. I started it up and I took off into the night. And this trucker speed, benzodrine, Percocets, amphetamine, black beauties and West Coast turned around. When the coast is clear, drive with my knees, I mix it all up like a recipe. Coca-Cola and coffee to wash you down. Sometimes I feel like my wheels ain't touching the ground. Sometimes I feel like my wheels ain't touching the ground. I've been high-centered, low throttle, I couldn't stop, so I peed in a bottle. I've been so lonesome, made Hank Williams look like a party of five. I've been beat up, broke down, loaded on a truck, driven into town. I always thought she'd be there at the end of the line. Yeah, I always thought she'd be there at the end of the line. But it's truck speed, benzodrine, Percocets, amphetamine, black beauties and West Coast turned around. When the coast is clear, drive with my knees, I mix it all up like a recipe. Coca-Cola and coffee to wash it down. Sometimes I feel like my wheels ain't touching the ground. Sometimes I feel like my wheels ain't touching the ground. Sometimes I feel like my wheels ain't touching the ground. Well, those are two covers that I wanted to do. I just learned some fun for this. Didn't make it to the third song, so I'm going to play my lullaby. It's kind of new. In the true tradition of a Sunday, I'm going to take a nap at some point today. So here's my little lullaby. Time to go to bed. Little sleepyhead. It's time to go where all dreams come true. Go with me, and you will see I'm right there with you. Mama needs a sleep, and your daddy does too. Won't you come join us in dreams about you? We've always had 'em, and I know you will too. Sleep well, darling, while the world dreams of you. Time to go to bed, little grumpy head. It's time to go where all dreams come true. Go with me, and you will see I'm right there with you. Grandma needs a sleep, and your grandpa does too. Won't you go join them in dreams about you? They've always had 'em, and I know you will too. Sleep well, darling, while the world dreams with you.
Well, all right then. Oh shit, my headphones. All right.
They don't put those in cowboy hats yet? You think?
Just stick it on your head and then come down.
Ross Brooks has that, I guarantee it.
Probably fucking does. He probably invented it. Well, thank you, Riley.
Thanks.
Thank you for the song. Enjoy the lullaby. You're going to get a nap, huh?
Eventually today. I haven't eaten yet, but usually after I get a belly full, I go shut. My eyes go shut. So.
Yeah. Yesterday was your old lady's birthday.
No, it was her friend's birthday, but I'd never met any of them. I wished 3 people happy birthday before I found the right person.
It sounds like a chaotic day because we have what I call the Saturday night mind bender effect, where every time we do the show every Sunday, and usually my guests like forget everything about it. It's like Men in Black shit happens to all the guests. They're like, it's on Skype. What? It happens.
She does a lot of stuff I want to do, so I have to do some things she wants to do. But last weekend, Ronnie got married, so we were at that wedding and pulled something. I've never pulled anything in my leg, but I guess I was dancing too good and pulled something.
Shit. Like, as far as those songs, Now, when I met you, you were formerly of Tamper Dan and the Dirt Merchants with Ronnie.
Yeah.
Ronnie Aikens, who later was in a band with me. Right, and then from there it went to Sam Doors and the Tumbleweeds, and then the Tumbleweeds, and then the Deslons. But you were a driving force, you were a song mill in that band.
The well is full. Give me leave me alone and I'll write a song. I don't know. But it's been
That's
fun writing with buddies. I don't know. I think the older you get, the easier it gets. Really, you write a song about anything. I wrote that lullaby because I needed it, and it works really well.
We don't know when your new release is coming out. That's just coming down the pike somewhere.
Yeah, I gotta go. I'm going back in August to do the same thing that I did at the end of May, and hopefully it'll be done. And if we can't get on the road and go touring, then I'll just keep going and hell, make 2 records. I don't know.
Nice.
Why not?
Yeah.
By 2021, we ought to be on the road again. I want to do a run with you, Kristina, and I want to do a run with you, Riley. If I had a big enough van, we could all just cram. I got a 15-passenger van. Let's fucking do it.
I want a bad 80s European vacation movie. We all need to go over there.
Fucking heck. Well, we got some comments coming in. Tamara Grayson says, miss both of you. She was talking about you, I reckon, Riley.
So hard not to call her tomorrow. Every time I see her, be like, "What's up, tomorrow?" And it's
it's Tamara. Yeah, I think I said it wrong, Pete. Sorry, Tamara. We only were like next door neighbors and shit.
I know. She's a hell of a photographer too. Any good picture that there is that exists of me was probably taken by her.
Yeah. Yep.
She knew how to get you a good tooth.
Well, I think that was an old school camera too. It wasn't like an iPhone or some shit. She's a goddamn photographer. So, yeah. And we got Chris Dennis says, loving Kristina in the UK. Chris, we got Zeno Tornado says, killer. Tyler Gobble said, he said, I first saw Riley with the Deslons in 2014. Realest person in country music right now. That's what he said. And by the way, all y'all that are tuning in right now, you know how to support it. If you look below us, there is a tip option. All of Kristina Murray's proceeds are going towards Collective PAC, which is trying to get more African-American politicians into the game on a local, state, and federal level. And also, if you cannot tip, those tips are split between the guests and the host, by the way. But if you cannot tip, what you can do is to share. I mean, if you're broke because you're fucking out of work the same way as we all are, you can share it on your own page and try to get Kristina and Riley's music out to a broader audience, and then vice versa. It all goes from there. You know? So,
yeah.
I meant to say that before, but oh, by the way, we got Mary Beth Richardson listening. Mary is it says hell yeah. She's in Nashville too. All right. Well, that's right. Y'all had. I was gonna ask you something. I don't remember what the fuck it was. But either ways, I drink too much. Well, thank you both for being here.
Hey, man.
Thank you.
Riley Downing, actually, that's what I was going to ask. How the hell do people find your music? Like, how do they search you up?
Well,
Other than just Deslons.
It's not out yet, but if you want to consider me for future bookings in the next rest of my life, just holler at me. But hopefully the record will be out sooner than later, and on New West, and yeah, it'll get done. We got a lot done in 2 days. I can't wait to see what we can do and do more. So,
Well,
yeah. Thank you for doing this, Pat.
Yeah, thank you, Pat. Appreciate it.
hey, thanks for being on it. Thanks for being a part of it. And all right, I guess we'll just go to the old outro. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, let's have a guest. We'll have a cameo, another one by Justin Hamilton has these sea monkeys. I'm sure you've been hearing all about them on social media about Justin Hamilton's sea monkeys, and they've grown so big, and we're so very proud of these sea monkeys that we're gonna. He's grabbing them right now. We haven't gone to land monkey yet. Come on in here, Justin. Tell them a little bit about them.
So these are my sea monkeys. They're about 3 months old.
Can you see them?
Oh, wow, those guys are healthy. Yeah, I can see them.
God bless them. It's about, say, 25.
Are you going to release them into the
every
ocean?
day. Making Papa proud. See them grow.
But for a while, Justin, one of his side projects, due to being laid off as a food service worker, has been he's created a refuge in our house because we all live together here. For sea monkeys, trying to every year. I mean, Justin doesn't like going through the spiel. He likes being behind the scenes. But every year, millions of sea monkeys are farmed and killed for their pelts, with no regard for their welfare. In the meantime, it's really a national disgrace, and it's one. It's basically a sea monkey thing. He's trying to run here. It has been so far. He's doing his part. Everyone can, It doesn't cost much to have sea monkeys. But that being said, thank you all very much for being on. And well, I guess we're gonna go to I'll play a song and finish up the show. One more time, Kristina Murray, thank you, and Riley Downing, thank you.
Thank you,
Y'all
Pat.
go check your shit out.
Good to
Love
see you.
y'all. Be safe.
Yeah, love y'all.
Thanks
Bye.
to everybody for watching.
All right, be sure to mute your mics. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. I guess I could take these out, yeah? Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, thank you, all y'all, for tuning in every week. Some of you. Some of you that just have this week. Say it again. Thank you for Riley Downing and Kristina Murray for coming on and playing their songs. Please support the show if you can. It goes towards Riley Downing and Kristina Murray, as well as our crew over here, trying to make it happen. Mr. Justin Hamilton, who's the tech wizard, and Caleb, who helps with tech wizard shit as well. They're real millennials, like I've said before. They actually have millennial skills, unlike me, your friend and neighbor, Pat Reedy, the youngest baby boomer in America. I'm going to end this on a little tune about being separated from the ones you love. Hey there, darling, it's your road man calling from a long, long way. You can bet your life the creek don't rise till I be home today. I'm gonna make it back home today. I'm gonna make it back home. I'm gonna make it back home. These guitar strings don't buy wedding rings, and the road of mine don't pay. I've been a tradesman by day and a loser by trade, and you stood by anyway. I'm gonna make it back home today. I'm gonna make it back home. I'm gonna make it back home. It's 10 years gone, and the road I'm on has put some miles on me. Ain't old, ain't wise, and you realize that I just can't do what they say. But I'm gonna make it back home today. I'm gonna make it back home. I'm gonna make it back home. Hey, I'm gonna make it back home. I'm gonna make it back home. All right. Well, guess that's about the end of the show. A lot of here's to y'all. Be good to one another, and I guess there's a lot of people can't get to where they want to go due to COVID-19. We're gonna come out of it some kind of way. And thank you very much, Kristina Murray and Riley Downing. Tip if you can. You know how to do it. The link down below. And if you can't afford to tip, we don't fault you for that at all. Go ahead and share it on your page if you really like this show. And tune in next week for Ags Connolly and Jack Grelly. Ags Connolly all the way from England, and Jack Grelly all the way from St. Louis. All right. Y'all stay classy, and love you. Bye.